es pecado.
Tell your neighbor to wake up because this is good today.
Dile a tu vecino, despierta porque esto está bueno hoy.
Because sin separates you from the glory of God.
Porque el pecado te separa de lo que es gloria de Dios.
And the thing is that when this leprosy, when this sin comes, it doesn't come obviously.
Y cuando esta lepra llega, cuando este pecado llega, no llega como de manera obvia.
It comes with something insignificant.
Sino que viene a través de algo insignificante.
And it begins to pull you away slowly.
Y te saca hacia afuera suavemente.
Until what God has said over your life has been apart from you.
Hasta que lo que Dios dijo sobre tu vida se aparta de ti.
And now you're seeing the blessings that God has for you on somebody else.
Ahora ves las bendiciones que Dios tiene para ti sobre otra.
Have you ever been in a place with God that you felt like it was unreachable?
¿Acaso ha estado en un momento, un lugar de Dios que siente que está?
Like the waves of this world begin to push you further and further out to sea.
Y con las olas de este mundo te empuja más a más allá en el mar.
And when you find out and realize that you have to wake up,
y cuando te das cuenta que tienes que despertar,
you see that you're far from the grace of God.
Ves que estás lejos de la gracia de Dios.
And you worship, but you don't feel God anymore.
Y tú adoras, pero no sientes a Dios.
You haven't heard God speak in your heart anymore.
No escuchas a Dios hablar en tu corazón más.
You haven't felt His peace for a long time.
No has sentido su paz hace tiempo.
You haven't felt the Spirit of God rush through you like a mighty river.
No has sentido el Espíritu de Dios correr dentro de ti como gran río.
You're seeing ministry on somebody else instead of you.
Ves el ministerio sobre otra persona en vez de a ti.
But God is not just speaking to those that are not Christian.
Y Dios no solamente no le habla a los no cristianos.
God is speaking to the leaders of the church.
Pero también le habla a los líderes de la iglesia.
There has been something small inside of you.
Y algo pequeño dentro de ti.
That has been killing passion in your life.
Está matando pasión en tu vida.
And you're not as close as you used to be with God.
Y no estás tan cerca a Dios como tú estabas.
He used to wake you up in the middle of the night.
Él te despertaba a medianoche.
And now you don't want to give Him time.
Y ahora no le quieres dar tiempo.
You used to have revelation.
Tenías antes a revelación.
And now you're not hearing His voice.
Pero ahora no escuchas su voz.
You used to have joy.
Tenías gozo.
You used to have hunger.
Tenías hambre.
But now you're not looking forward to it.
Pero ahora tú no miras hacia adelante.
What happened to the leaders?
¿Qué pasó con los líderes?
That used to be hungry for God?
Que tenían hambre de Dios.
What happened to the women of God?
¿Qué pasó con las mujeres de Dios?
That now they're saying, I have to preach.
Ahora dicen, tengo que predicar.
Now they say, I have to lead worship.
Tengo que dirigir la adoración.
You don't have to lead worship, baby.
Tú no tienes que dirigir adoración.
You get to lead worship.
Tienes que hacerlo.
You get to do it.
Tú tienes la oportunidad de hacerlo.
You don't have to come to church and preach.
Tú no estás obligado a ir a predicar.
You have the privilege to come to church and
Tienes el
preach.
privilegio de venir a hacerlo.
Now I understand why.
Ahora entiendo el porqué.
The preacher
El predicador
and the worship leaders
y los líderes de adoración
have to spend 1 hour
tienen que gastar 1 hora
breaking the atmosphere
rompiendo atmósfera
just so that the people can worship.
para que la gente adore.
Because there's too much people in the church
Porque hay muchos en la iglesia
that they have suits and ties,
con traje y charina,
but they got leprosy inside.
pero hay lepra dentro de ellos.
They got leprosy inside of them
Lepra dentro de
because
ellos.
they're worshiping God out of their mind.
Porque están adorando a Dios.
They're worshiping God out of their mind,
Se adoran de su mente,
but they're not worshiping God out of their heart.
pero no del corazón.
Now we're preaching YouTube messages.
Ahora predicamos mensajes de YouTube.
When you used to get on your face and say, Lord, speak to me.
Cuando estabas hablando un rostro, Señor, habla que decías.
We don't need no more leprosy in the church.
Necesitamos más lepra en la iglesia.
We need people to get back connected with the Spirit of